And welcome to Fusion Pit Presents. I'm Alec.
I'm Charlie.
And we'll be interviewing Benny Lockhart of From Ashes to Empires. Now, how long have you guys been at this?
Well, the band probably about over 3 years. Me, I haven't been to sleep in like 20 years.
Oh, that's always good to hear.
Yeah.
Constantly writing?
Yeah. We have songs that probably won't ever even see the light of day. But it's better than not having enough.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's I don't even play guitar in the band, but I play guitar. So it's like we have 3 different people that write, and it makes it easier.
That's good. There's always an abundance of ideas.
A lot. And, I mean, I'll come up with something, or Ka or Mikey will come up with something. When we get together, it might not even be remotely what it was when I started, But, you bring something to practice, and you got 4 other people jumping in on it. It's, it's going to change.
It is what it is. And it turns into something that it's hard to describe.
Yeah. And there is such thing as putting too much time into a song, because I've had stuff that we put so much time into and rewrote this part and redid that part, and it's just like, why didn't we just leave it the way that it was? And then we end up going back to the way it was, and it's like we added all this extra crap in there that we didn't even need, and then it just turned into a mess.
So then, what was the hardest song that you had to deal with that kind of process?
Oh God. Probably one of our newer ones, Brass Knuckles, because it is. Think of Brass Knuckles, and that's the song. Like, I mean, it's double bass through the whole thing. It's just there's constantly something going on the guitar. It's just like lyric after lyric after lyric. There's a few little breaks, but for the most part, the song just goes and goes and goes and goes and
relentless.
And yeah. So, and it's trying to throw a breakdown or something in there and then go on, because the song is really fast. And trying to throw a breakdown in there, it kind of slows down. It's like, well, now it sounds slow. So we're like, no, let's just keep it going.
Would you call it your heaviest song to date?
Yeah. You know what? When we first started writing, I don't know. We were almost going for almost like a Kill Switch 7-fold kind of sound, and it just didn't happen. I don't know. It kind of just went in a whole different style, which I don't know. People that come see us are like, you guys kind of sound like a mix of 7-fold and Skid Row with some Motley Crue. I don't know. And I'm like, cool with me, because it's all stuff that I like, and not a lot of bands that sound like that.
Especially not around here, right?
No.
Most people are into the really hardcore scene.
Yeah.
You and Future Decay are actually one of the few bands I've talked to that played, more melodic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Dwayne, man. I've jammed with him a bunch of times. But me and him are big 80s metalheads.
Were you out from the Bay where he was, or?
No, I'm from here.
From here?
Yeah, everybody that sees me is like, where are you from? I'm like, down south. They're like, where? I'm like, Anderson. Just went on tour. We hit Cottonwood.
Oh, big venue right
Yeah,
there.
totally. Doing the rounds. We're going to do Corning and Orland next.
Careful on Corning.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I've been there. There's a Taco Bell.
There
And
is.
Starbucks. Coming full circle, isn't it, boys?
So, what would be your favorite song to play live?
What? Cover or original?
Your own original
Either or.
song.
Probably Brass Knuckles, actually, because it's the heaviest, and that's kind of what we're trying to write more heavier stuff. It's all stuff that we listen to, but it's just we all write heavy stuff, but songs kind of, like I said, tend to change once, and they end up getting a little bit different. But I listen to everything, but over the last probably year or so, I've been listening to a ton more of Trivium and Pantera and stuff like that, which I've always listened to, but I was, I listened to more of the Guns N' Roses and Skid Row and, the 80 and Rat and all the 80s stuff. But it was like, I mean, albums that I've had that I haven't listened to in so long, and I listened to it again, it was like, damn, this shit is so heavy.
I want to do that.
Yeah. So, and it's cool to, because my guitar player, I mean, he's big, Slipknot and Trivium and All That Remains and all that kind of stuff. So, he's like, yeah, man, no, we're kind of on this, Because they were at something, I'm like, yeah, let's throw like this Yngwie lead over there. Just like, no. So, but it's cool because we have, everybody's got like, everybody's kind of got different styles of music to listen to. So it's like when we throw all that into one.
It's like one big melting pot.
So you get like 5, different styles going into one. So that, I mean, that's why the songs change,
But I mean, it's always good to have separate influences come in.
Totally.
Wouldn't that be where the acoustic version from Through Fire and Flames came from?
Yeah, we actually, we weren't even going to do that. Well, I actually wrote that song on piano.
On piano?
Like 10 years ago. And I actually wrote it for my first band, and we ended up just not using it. And one night at practice, I think we were actually about ready to leave. And I was like, hey, I started playing it, and we just banged it out in like 20 minutes. And then we finished it, and then it ended up on Z-Rock.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'm like, oh, the song that we put the least amount of effort into. Like, I mean, it was already written. I had all the words, like everything. We blew it out in one practice. We played it one time at like our first show, and the second show we played was Day on the Green. And we had like 4 people coming up, like, dude, you guys didn't. Was like, how do you know that? We played it one effing time, like on my birthday, and we were all drunk. But then it ended up on Z-Rock and a few times, and now it's like whenever we play, even we played like on Saturday, there was people that were like, you guys gonna play the Fire and Flames? They're just like, how did this? It kind of like turned into the accidental single, I guess.
So you consider that your most popular song then?
Yeah, like, I mean, I threw it on YouTube just with like some clips from the studio and stuff, and I think there's over like a few thousand hits on it. So, and I barely really didn't promote it a lot, but like the acoustic version, we already recorded the EP, and then our producer Jeff was like, hey, I'm just gonna give you guys acoustics, I'm just gonna set up the mics, and we're just gonna do it live. I'm like, okay. So all that, like the acoustic version is just us doing it live. Like, there's no take, cut, this. It was just like start, finish,
and we're done.
Yeah, we tried to do it. I'll have to show you guys the outtakes from the studio. Yeah, there's about a half an hour, and
God.
Let's just put it this way: all you hear is there's beer in the fridge. People coming in. Door shut, and then it's like right by the freeway. So every time somebody opens up a door, it's like, yeah. Jesus, we're just like, click, try it again. And we were
17th time.
Yeah, and it was the end of it. I was like having trouble speaking because we were drinking all day, and then I think we went out to the bars afterwards. Because I think we went to go see Arm for Apocalypse.
Oh,
actually.
When was that? I missed.
This was a couple of years ago, and we were. I think we went out to see Arm for Apocalypse because I was talking about it on the. You'll hear it. Like I'll have to get you guys a copy of it because I'm listening to it and I'm just like, and I listen back and I go, dude, we were drunk.
I don't remember half of this.
No, and we were, man. That whole the whole time we recorded that first EP, it was like, and we have footage of that too. There was just bottles and stacks of empty 30 packs, and then on the other side there's stacks of Little Caesars pizza boxes. And I'm like, we are so healthy. We're the healthiest band in Shasta County.
We're going places.
Yeah, we live off of red wine, Budweiser, and we were drinking Stone Sours and eating cardboard pizza.
To be fair, the cardboard tastes pretty good.
Hey, for $5, I bought this for $6, and it was already. Well, I guess those are pre-made too. Oh well, what are you gonna get for $5? Like I said, 5 things of Q-tips from the dollar store.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
And I would much rather have a Little Caesars pizza than that.
So, what's the farthest show you've played?
We haven't really traveled that much actually. Like we've done like the Blackbird Festival up in Weed and stuff like that. We've kind of just been sticking around here, but we have the Whiskey Go Go and West Hollywood actually wants us to play there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So and then there's another place in Anaheim called The Chain, and they want us to do a show down there too. So hopefully soon we'll probably just get a couple days and do both of them. So do one night and the other. But I mean, we've got people in like Portland and all these places. We have the places to play. It's just getting everybody's schedules to where we can go do it.
Yeah.
You know?
I imagine that has to be really hard for band practice too.
We have we practice one night a week that we sometimes don't even all make it to. So it's like we were supposed to practice tomorrow or Thursday, and drummer's like, can't be there, and then the bass player's like, yeah, I guess I'm. He was like, all right, like whatever.
And we're back. Little little technical difficulties. We're having too much fun over here.
Not yet.
Not yet?
Nope.
So would you rock that hat at one of your shows?
Yeah, and I'll sing Wrecking Ball. I'm not gonna lick the hammer though.
Oh, that's like the best part of the
Yeah,
show.
I got the boot out of Home Depot for that shit though.
You won't at Walmart. Don't worry. I'll cover for you.
There. If you're like Spider-Man pajama pants, you're a golden god. NASCAR t-shirt.
There you go.
You can buy them in pairs.
Oh god.
Now, I got one in my stocking.
I can't even.
Grandma knows what we like around here.
This is the crap that happens at Fusion Pet after it closes.
Yep.
Woo! Come on down for the party.
The after night show.
We're gonna jump back to the question I had about Through the Fire and Flames. Actually, I was gonna ask you which version is your favorite.
Kind of like the acoustic version actually.
Really?
Yeah. Just because it was like totally live. You just can't take me serious with this hat on. No, it's I don't know. It was just because it was like he just set up the mics and we just plugged the guitars in and like that was it. Just hit record. It wasn't like it was one track. A ding 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 ding. All right, dude.
So, do you have any plans for any full album releases?
This summer, we're hopefully going to record a full length. Maybe before. I don't know. We have enough songs to do it, but we're kind of like, we'll have the songs. I mean, like on the first one, we only did 4 tunes. We had a bunch of songs, and then we're like, well, let's record these 4. But then a couple months later, we had written more, so that 4 changed to a different one. So it's kind of like we want to make sure that whatever the 8 to 10 songs that we're going to do are ones that we actually want to do, not just ones that we have. Because we have we have songs in our set that we don't even play anymore because we've written so much new stuff.
So, I gave your new song to listen to, intro, Eyes of the Enemy.
Oh yeah.
What was what's the word I'm looking for? I just blanked on
Inspiration on it?
Yeah, that one.
Well, actually, the whole intro to that I actually made myself on my laptop with a little recording program that I have. I don't know. It was kind of written about I guess getting too far into partying a little bit. Because, you know, if you listen to a lot of the words, you know, it's like you're so wasted, da, da, da. It's like kind of losing track of, yeah, that's stuff that I've done. Stuff that we've all done. Look at the hat I'm wearing. But, you know, it's like the eyes of the enemy. It's like you don't even realize where you're at until you're already there. And we like to write I write a lot of lyrics based off of stuff, not just like, hey, that rhymes, so let's put that together. You know, it's actually like I put a lot of thought into it, which I think everybody should. You know, because going back to the pop artist thing, we don't have 20 writers in the studio that do it all for us, and makes no sense. And you know, if I want to sing something, it's got to be something that means something to me, or you know, came from a situation, or you know, anybody that you know that says that they're not inspired by something is a liar.
Yeah. So,
You know?
what would be a song that was like most difficult to write? Not in terms of, you know, technical ability, but it was on a subject that it was touchy for you.
Through the Fire and Flames, because it was kind of about a friend that died. So it was I don't know. It was like half that and then half what I was feeling at the time too. So it was I don't know. It was like two kind of different things going into one. But it was when I wrote those lyrics, it was just like I didn't even have to think about it. And there was a couple, I can't even take myself serious with this. When no, the lyrics came like just so easy because it was something that you know I was feeling. So it was just like, and I actually still have the original. Like I wrote it with a yellow highlighter on a piece of line paper, and I still have it.
Really?
Yeah, I found it. I found this old binder of lyrics, and they had to be from like 10 years ago. And there's stuff in there, and I'm like, some of it I'm like, I don't even remember writing this, but I might steal some of my own lyrics for some of the new songs we're gonna do.
I haven't used this one yet.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
exactly.
do it.
And it's like, well, I mean, and there's I came up with riffs, and I'm like, hell yeah, like that's killer. And then like I'll realize like, no wonder it's killer. I wrote it like 5 years ago, and I'll find it recorded on like, you know, like on my laptop or something. It's like, no wonder I like it. It's mine. And I do that all the time. And then they're you know, I'll show it to somebody, and they're like, dude, you showed me that like 2 years ago. I'm like, really?
I just came up with it.
I know. I don't even smoke weed. My brain's like functional. I don't know. I don't get it. Well, not functional. But
It's not
yeah.
down.
It's
yet.
not. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Oh
god.
well, I mean, I've heard you were working on getting on a healthier lifestyle, so
Yeah. I haven't drank in 31 days.
congratulations.
I know.
Congrats.
That's the longest I've ever done anything. Nah, I was ready for a break, you know, and I've been partying a long time. I mean, I've partied more in one weekend than some people have in their entire lives, and it's kind of funny when people come out to the lake or hang out with us. They last one day, and we're like still going. They're like, dude, I don't know how you guys do it. I'm like, I don't know. It's like just another sense that we have. You wake up and you take a beer bong full of vodka and cranberry juice. Your day has started at 7 a.m. on Shasta Lake. God forbid you go to Silverthorne.
Oh,
Oh.
They love us there. They love when you break all their glasses and spill popcorn all over the place, too. Worst thing is, I'm friends with the owner.
well, I mean, at least you're not gonna get kicked out anytime
Well,
soon.
Yeah.
Seems to be, he kind of just encourages us to do it, so. Fuck the bear. There was some fuel in the fire.
So, what is your favorite venue to play at?
Oh, Lord. Well, I do love playing at Bombay's because it's so easy. But honestly, like, the funnest is Anniston River Park on the big stage. Like, the day on the green was, like, the funnest show. Because we had a whole stage. I didn't have to go like that.
I remember the show at Bombay. So.
Yeah. It's like, dude, we're a 5-piece. You know, so when you got 5 people, 2 half stacks, a bass, you know, monitors, everything, it's like,
You're just
this
cramped.
this is the room that we have. I mean, when we get to play, you know, on that stage, it's huge. Everybody has, like, their own, like, 10-foot area that they can do whatever they want in, and I can swing the microphone. And
Not worried about hitting someone.
yeah, yeah,
Did you ever have that kind of accident anywhere?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
details.
I didn't hit any. Well, I don't. Well, I guess I did hit somebody, but I didn't. The mic came off the cord.
Oh.
And there's actually video on YouTube. It was with my old band. It was at Bow Thrashers, and you see me swinging it, and then like before this, you just see me go and run off, and the mic just goes and flies, and you see me like trying to like plug it back in, and then I start singing like nothing happened. Like I'm trying to play it off. It's like, no, you're not gonna play that off when someone's drinking a beer, and it's like. Hey guys, it wasn't even my mic, so I didn't care.
Let's go.
The guy at the end's like, dude, I just bought that. I'm like, okay, oops, sorry. Should probably return that to musicians.
Probably.
I got it, and this is what it looked like.
When I saw you live at Bombay's, I noticed that the last song you played was a Motley Crue cover, "Kickstart My Heart."
Yeah,
Was that actually one of your favorites to play, or?
yeah. Because this is like everybody knows it.
Yeah.
Because we do all originals, but we always throw in a couple of covers. Like we'll do Kickstart, and then we do like 18 and Live by Skid Row.
Nice.
But I mean, we have a cover of. We haven't played it in a while. But we do like Boys of Summer
Oh.
by Don Henley and random stuff like that. But yeah, the Crue song is definitely a crowd pleaser.
Well, it's been a killer night.
Definitely.
I'm Alec.
I'm Charlie.
I'm Benny. Say no to Starbucks.
Hey, metal.